As you build diagrams, you may find it's convenient to add many objects to a single diagram and use the pan and zoom features to navigate around it. Here, I've built a one-line diagram with all the breakers in my system on one page. I can pan and zoom to any portion of the diagram I want to inspect more closely. However, when I zoom all the way out, the breakers become small and difficult to see. Rather than introduce more information, they simply clutter the screen. Now imagine a real diagram with hundreds of breakers and their data points on the page. It would be impossible to see anything. Fortunately, we have a method to solve this called decluttering. If I look at a component on my diagram, it will have a standard property called zoom level. This number indicates at what level of zoom and higher the object will be visible. The default of 0 indicates the object is always visible. At 1, the page must be displayed at least full size for the object to be visible. 2 requires 2x zoom, 3 requires 3x, and so forth. Note that this is based on the full size of the TGML page itself, not the initial zoom level of the page. You may need to try several values to verify the correct settings. We can test this directly in Graphics Editor. If I set a value of 1 here, my breaker will disappear as I zoom out. Once I decide on the appropriate zoom level, I can select all the components in a piece of equipment and set their zoom level at once. This will give me a high-level view of the entire page, but still allow me to zoom in and inspect individual pieces of equipment. As we'll see in the next section, our Web HMI mimics this functionality as well. One last item though, how do I set the zoom level on other objects, like the equipment's name here? This is quite simple. Anytime I group objects into a component, the zoom level property is automatically added. In this way, I can declutter any object I like, not just components from the library. Using zoom level, we can build pages as complex as we like without overloading the user with tiny objects. This isn't limited to one-line diagrams, of course. We could just as easily build a full site plan with all our data on one page. Keep this tool in mind as you learn about different methods of navigation in later videos. Until then, thank you.